maybe more than anyone I've ever met in this industry. He really does. He reads everything, and then you react. So if you can build something,
Can I just tell you, my wife and I sit in the lounge room, and I'm on my phone once in a while. Not often, but I'm on my phone, and she's like, "What are you reading, honey?" And then I just start reading. You know, your cookware is this, it's that. You know, it cleans up just the same way as you promise on TV. What? And she's like, "You just read it so you feel good." She said, "It's true." But you know what? I literally read every single review. I do. It's an obsession of mine. I love it because I love creating things. You guys give me such great, powerful ideas.
And in
I
fact,
really appreciate
here's a good example of this.
Yeah.
You love what he did, you know, in a Griddle design, but you said, you know what? We want it in a larger capacity. So we are doing it only as long as supplies last. Jumbo capacity. They put it on sale. Did you see that? It's a half off sale.
It's a crazy.
It's a half off sale. This is like pandemonium. Black is almost gone. Yes, you get the little recipe booklet. So if you are doing it, oh, sorry, I thought that said $99. Time to go to the optometrist. So there's the black, there's that turquoise, there's that red. So this is an extra large scale, nice deep capacity. And
I'm gonna scoot back and start
perfect.
cooking.
So let's show this off. And of course, as everything that Chef does here at HSN, if you are tuning in, Chef Curtis Stone is here, you're here. He's our #1 brand. This, I gotta tell you, Chef, this time of year especially, whether you're cooking for one or cooking for a crowd, this does it all.
It sure does. I mean, have a look at the caramelization on these steaks. You guys, it is just such a beautiful piece of cookware to be cooking in. You will fall in love with it from the very first time you use it. Look at those peppers. Look at those beautiful bacon-wrapped shrimp, which, by the way, surf and turf, it's coming your way right now because you can pick up the grass-fed ribeyes, you can pick up those beautiful bacon-wrapped prawns as well, or shrimp as well. But come over here with me. This is what I use it for every single day. And I'm not gonna lie, this was my wife's idea because she went to someone else's house and she said, they have this fabulous big griddle and you can just do everyone's breakfast in one shot. And I said, oh, do they just? Well, let me get to work because I wanted to make sure that we gave you guys a griddle that could work so beautifully. Look at that. 3, 6, 9, 12 sausages, 4 eggs, 8 pieces of bacon, 4 hash browns. You can do it all so simply. And of course, the best part is a cleanup, right? So whether it's getting the hash browns and the eggs out of here, or whether it's just picking the whole thing up and allowing it just to go ahead and slide right on off, I want you to see something, because we've done this, it's pretty cool. We've gone ahead, did you see how that sausage just rolled down there? What we've done actually is we've put a really slight tilt there. So what happens is any of the oil that you're cooking on will get caught in this, you can see it just gathering around here, will get caught down there. Now the reason we've done that is what we want to happen is we want to remove some of that fat, so you're not cooking, or you're not frying rather, you're actually just sauteing in that beautiful pan. And then of course, like always, the cleanup is as it always is with DuraPan.
Wow.
You just wipe it clean.
So you know we talk about performance and we talk about cleanup, but let's talk about even heat conductivity.
Oh yeah.
You obviously, this is bigger than your burner. So,
it's crazy, isn't it?
So the fact that it is covering from edge to edge his stovetop, and you're still getting that nice, even cooking and that even heat conductivity, it is, just if you're taking note, it is 19 inches in the length, 13 and a little over 13 inches in the width. Oh, yeah. And then they say 1 3/4 inches in the height, basically almost 2 inches in depth, if that helps you out. So sheet pans, brownies, pancakes, bacon, eggs.
No oil needed, Shannon.
No oil needed.
You don't need any oil whatsoever. And look, that's 4 chicken breasts, 6 burgers, and there's still plenty of space in there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of my beautiful seasoning on. The burgers as well, gorgeous. Don't forget, you'll be using this all holiday long because you'll be able to take it straight to the oven. So let's go to the oven and see what we've got. Rochelle's been busy back here. Oh yeah, look at this roast chicken, Rochelle. Gorgeous. So these are the spatchcock chickens. We also sell these, you guys, if you're interested. Have a look. I can drop it down, by the way. this is my full-size trivet. We only had a couple of thousand of these at the start of this airing.
The full-size trivets are almost gone.
Right.
Now, you can also use the full-size trivet as a baking rack, but then, of course, the baking racks are inside the jumbo pan.
They sure
I think
are.
there are only like 2,000 of those to go around.
And let me show them to you,
Chef,
Shannon.
check this out.
These were selling like crazy before, but 2 full chickens, you can see how much space.
Nice.
And then I've gone ahead and popped that on my rack. So you can see my rack there actually allowed all of that fat to run away from the chicken.
Beautiful.
You know, so the chicken's got nice and dry and crisp because of that. But I like to put the veggies back in there.
Perfect.
And by the way, I know that I'm not going to scratch this pan, even with a stainless steel utensil, because it's DuraPan.
It's metal utensil safe, it's dishwasher safe. Incidentally, oh, you know what? Actually, okay, that's not too bad.
You got tough fingers,
I
Shannon,
do,
my guy.
actually.
But this is the rack. Sorry, I didn't know what to do.
I know, exactly.
We got lots of things.
They're telling me last 1,000 of those baking racks, though. Final 1,000. We see you there. We've got one. Do you know over 1,000 people have called on your today's special?
We're going to get in trouble when we get off the air, but you'll all
So
be happy that we told you.
And in fact, at some point, I might even show you the boxes. So grab yours. I know Caroline in Florida is new to Curtis, but is very happy. Hey, Caroline, welcome to HSN. It's Rochelle, Chef, and Shannon. Welcome to the holiday party, Caroline.
Well, hi. Nice to talk with you, Shannon.
Nice.
Hello, Chef.
Hi, Caroline. How are you?
I'm doing well. And kudos
wonderful.
to Rochelle.
I know
she the best?
she's a force. I'll tell you, Caroline.
Today, Rochelle. I like it.
Fantastic.
I know. Hey, Caroline, tell us about your Chef Curtis Stone experience. I mean, we hear you're kind of new to it, but it sounds like you're loving it.
Well, I just recently purchased a couple of 3 weeks ago the entire cookware set.
Okay.
Right?
And I absolutely love it. I've only used it a limited amount of time because I'm alone and don't do a whole lot of cooking.
Sure.
But I needed a new set, and I'm very, very happy with it. It does everything you say it does.
No,
It does indeed.
And
Great.
it does it well, and the cleanup is spectacular. I mean, I've never had cookware like this.
Isn't it so great? You know, when somebody gets
I
it...
do have a request.
Yes, my love. Tell us.
To complete my set, I would absolutely love to have the 8-inch fry pan.
Ooh,
Oh.
And I know you're offering it tonight with the other 2-size pans, but
Right.
I don't need those.
Do you know what we have
Is
in
there
the...
any way? I've been looking for like the past 3 weeks, and they just say it's out of stock, out of stock.
It is
there
out of
any-
stock. We have done it before. Actually, Caroline, it's an excellent request, and you're right. Actually, I think we did it last visit with Chef, but unfortunately, it does take us a couple months to restock. So we can't have it for you for Christmas unless you're doing the today's special, but I'm certain that's something that we will restock in the future. Right?
No, Caroline, I get it. We will bring it back for you.
Right.
I can promise you that. Here's the deal. If you do need it, before the holidays.
One piece and not
I
have
know.
to get
Yeah. Well, you know what we are doing, though, with our today's special?
Yeah, do we have the gift
We're
boxes?
individually gift boxing them. Rochelle,
True.
the gift box is laying around somewhere we can show.
Right.
Because what we've actually done is we've put a little card there so you can say to and from. So they're I always say the gift of cooking is such a special gift, because whether it's the today's special or whether it's any of this stuff, you can wrap it up. It's actually a pretty inexpensive present. When you think
It is,
about
but Caroline, regardless, we will
we'll get it for you.
eventually restock the 8-inch. And thank you so much for stopping by. Lovely to have you here. Have a blessed Christmas and holiday season, okay?
Oh, thank you so much, and the same to all of you.
Thank you, Caroline.
sweetie.
Take
Means the
good
world to
care.
us.
Actually, thank you, Rochelle.
Thanks, Rochelle.
So, to Caroline's point, I'm just going to show you this real quickly because, of course, we're talking about the jumbo pan. But, so, Caroline, this is the 8-inch. This is the one you want to keep to yourself. So, you would put 2 Caroline Love Caroline. Right?
Absolutely.
And then you're also getting your 10-inch and your 12-inch. And I will tell you, Chef normally only offers the 12-inch in full cookware sets because I use the 12-inch more than any other pan. That's just the way I cook. But they all have their own gift boxes. So if you split up that set, that's like $20 a piece. Now, and Caroline, one last thing. I can tell you for a fact, when we usually sell the 8-inch individually, we sell it, I think the price is normally $24.99, I believe. So it's actually less money per piece.
That's on special $24.99.
Right.
It's $29.99.
I know, because that's what we did at last visit. So just big picture, it's actually less money per piece to get the set of 3 tonight, because normally this would go for $25 on special, but we understand, Caroline, eventually we will be restocking it. Let me just show you your colors again, and you're doing a little fruit over there.
Look, I've got some pancakes going, I've got some pineapple over here. Let me flip these burgers over and show everyone, Shannon, and then I'm gonna let you do that.
Perfect.
Because I want you to see just how gorgeous these burgers are. And I mentioned before that some of that fat will run off, right? And that's exactly what's happening. You can see that fat really starting to gather around the edge. So you're actually cooking a lot of the fat out of the burgers, which is cool.
You are indeed. Hey, Chef is also using his famous burger press. And you know what, Aaron, after this, I'd also love to remind everybody about that electric skillet, just because we're talking about breakfast and, brunches, the big cooking for the family. Black, we have only a couple hundred in the jumbo design. There's your red, there's your turquoise. Of course, you also get the great little recipe booklet included with it. And remember, on measurements, it is metal utensil safe, dishwasher safe, but this is actually 19 inches. So that is 19 inches by about 13 and a half inches. 19 inches by about 13 and a half inches. And then the depth is almost 2 inches. We say 1 3/4, but about 2 inches in the depth. And Chef, it's for anyone who's looking for a crowd-pleasing item. This is something, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Shannon.
That's
I mean
like the
business.
Biggest lasagna.
Well, thanks, Rochelle.
Ever. I know, it's a team effort.
Have a look at the size of that. Now, what I wanted to show you here, and actually, Rochelle, let me get some of my new Dura storage or Dura Bake.
Okay.
We call it the Dura storage. Oh, thanks, Dal. Because what I want you to see here, this is a gorgeous big lasagna. You can see how nice and deep that is. You'll definitely be using this as a lasagna dish. Let's say you have a few leftovers, and I know you like your leftovers, Shannon,
yes,
okay?
I do.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut myself a nice big, I'll call this the Shannon size portion.
Now that is a Shannon serving, I'll tell you that right now.
And then what I like to do is I like to actually get right in there, okay? And I'll use my cutter and scraper. I'm going to have to go this
look
way.
Look how deep that is.
It's so juice. What a beautiful lasagna.
Okay.
So let's say we have some leftovers, okay? Now, okay, I was a bit messy getting it out, but excuse me. Guess what? Rochelle, pass me a little Parmesan cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Because what I would do now is I would pop this in my fridge.
Yep.
Okay, and we'd let it cool. I'd put some Parmesan cheese on before once it cooled down, right?
Nice.
Then goes in the fridge like this, all right? Next time when you take it out, guess what you do? You take the lid off, you put that back in the oven, and you rebake it.
Done
It is
and done.
This is a 6-piece set. It comes 1, 2, 3, all with lids.
Perfect. Hey, if you were asking about the burger press, they are just back in stock. So whether you're doing paninis or burgers or, chicken under a brick, as they call it, that is also available.